Kia showed the interior of a new compact crossover for Russia. Honda and General Motors electrocares will allow owners to earn. Ford Explorer recall announced in Russia, very dangerous suspension defect. Kia presented the first official images of the interior of its new compact crossover, which will appear on the Russian market in 2020. The premiere of the model in Korea will take place this summer, the press service of Kia reports. As noted, interior design is aimed at young people who prefer simple but daring visual solutions. Trim is made of high-quality materials. The metal elements in the decoration of the air duct deflectors, the drop-down line of the wide front panel emphasize the special attention paid to the developers of modern technological solutions. One of the most visible elements of the front panel has become a 10.25-inch touchscreen navigation system. Below, under the pleasant-to-the-touch center console, the climate control unit is located. Additional opportunities to adapt the atmosphere in the cabin to the mood of the driver and passengers opens the proprietary lighting system Kia Sound Mood Lighting, which allows you to select the appropriate lighting design. As Autostat reported earlier, the new Kia crossover of the B-SUV segment will be produced locally for the Russian market, like all Kia models in our country. At the same time, the company is confident that the novelty will be able to take a leading position in the SUV B segment. The new SUV is based on the SP signature concept introduced in April of this year. As noted, in the design of the new crossover, the outlines of a traditional SUV are combined with such atypical exterior details for this class, such as an elongated hood, a strict line forming the look of the front bumper, and delineated edges on the surfaces. The expressive shoulder line emphasizes the side windows tapering to the rear pillars, and the rear bumper with imitation of exhaust pipes gives the car a sporty appearance. It is also worth noting that the new compact SUV has received LED optics. Honda and General Motors have launched a research project on the interaction of electric vehicles and the smart grid of the future. The Nikkei Asian Review reports that partners in the project want to develop ways to obtain information about the interaction of machines with power grids. This will allow owners of electric cars to receive a reward for the accumulation of energy in the batteries and its subsequent return to the general network. The study will be conducted as part of the Mobility Open Blockchain Initiative, which is overseen by an international consortium of automakers and IT companies. It is assumed that smart power will use renewable energy sources that are not always stable. Electric cars will help solve this problem and smooth out dips and power outages. It is curious that Honda and M have been cooperating for more than a year. For example, companies are working on next-generation fuel cells, hydrogen storage technologies and WAVs. Recently, companies have announced that they will also develop high-capacity batteries for electric cars together. Ford recalls Ford Explorer crossovers sold from August 2012 to April 2018 in Russia. The campaign is associated with a possible suspension defect. Studies have shown that hard blows from uneven roads can lead to the formation of cracks on the rear wheel toe adjustment levers. Subsequently, this may cause not only noisy suspension work, but also worsen handling. The car's response to taxiing will become unusual. In the end, cracks on the wheel alignment lever can even cause an accident. To remedy the situation, at dealerships it is proposed to replace these levers. All repairs will be free. The list of VIN numbers of the machines that fell under the feedback is available on the Rostandart website. Also, representatives of Ford Sollers Holding NLs will send the letter to the owners or call them. It is noteworthy that this is not the first case of the recall of the Explorer of the Russian assembly. For this reason, in June 2017, the manufacturer conducted the exact same campaign, but only 240 crossovers released in March-December 2014 were affected. One can only guess why the manufacturer did not immediately replace the problem part on the conveyor, and also decided on a Massachusetts service campaign only now. The problem with the levers of the rear suspension Explorer has long been known. Onidrom, one of the owners of such a machine, published a review in which he said that he had got into an accident on a flat road due to a defect in the levers. A passenger of a car died.